Hi, my name is Mark, and today I'm making for you a creamy bechamel sauce with sauteed vegetables, and welcome to my kitchen. So what my bechamel sauce is just a creamy sauce that is made off of basic roux, which is just butter and flour. Then I'm gonna mix in a little mozzarella cheese, finish it off with some Parmesan. Then in a separate pan, we're gonna have a little bit of salt and pepper going into the shrimp, and then finish that off with some lemon juice. Then we're gonna saute up our vegetables, cut up our tomatoes, and finish it all off with a little bit of roasted pine nuts. So we're gonna start off with making the basic roux. All roux is just equal parts flour and butter and used to thicken sauces. So I'm gonna go ahead and start making one. But first, we need to get the pasta, because it is the background player of the show, so we need to go ahead and get it cooking. I've chosen linguine, and it takes about 8 to 14 minutes, judging by how high of heat you have. So I'm gonna start it off at 8. Next, I'm gonna start building my roux. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my pan on high heat and add in just 2 pads or 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm gonna let this melt down and then add in my flour. So the butter's almost melted, so I'm gonna go ahead and add roughly 2 tablespoons, give or take, of flour. And I'm gonna add it a little bit by bit just because I don't want it to get too thick and not be able to work with and just become a paste. But I don't want to get it too thin. Right now you can see it's gonna turn into a paste. So grab just a teensy bit of milk and add. Go ahead and turn down your heat so this does not happen again. Keep on adding milk until it is perfect mix between a thin and a thick paste. It could take a while though, so be sure you have patience. So it's all integrated properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some mozzarella cheese. The reason I chose mozzarella instead of any other cheese is it just makes it's a good creamy cheese. It melts down perfectly and it has this excellent flavor. So go ahead and start adding more liberal amounts of milk. All right, we're forming a sauce here. And so right now it just looks like it's just gonna be thin and not gonna be able to cook with it. But the cheese works together with the roux and thickens the sauce and gives it this creamy taste. Be sure to stir the pasta so it doesn't stick. When your pasta sticks, even though I think it tastes good, some people don't. So whatever your preference is, either stir or do not stir. So we're gonna keep on adding additions of milk and cheese until it becomes perfect, and we can finish it off with the Parmesan and the heavy cream. I'm going to add a little more mozzarella to help thicken and add the flavor. So right now, technically you're done, but technically does not cut it in my kitchen. I'm gonna finish off with a little heavy cream. Okay, we just put the heavy cream in and it is looking perfect. You see these cheesy strands on the wooden spoon? That is the best thing on earth ever. That's good, but nutmeg is always a secret ingredient of mine, and it works perfectly in bechamel sauce. Just because the nuttiness of it just adds perfectly with the cheesiness of it. That's good, but little white pepper elevates it to a whole nother level. I chose white pepper instead of black pepper just because it's the exact same thing, except black pepper messes up the white of the dish. One last addition, a little Parmesan cheese is perfect. And finish this dishes off. Pasta is done. Now, go drain your pasta. Now go ahead and add your pasta to your sauce. Do not rinse your pasta. You will be rinsing off the starch and it will not thicken the sauce. Go ahead and cut your asparagus to 3-inch pieces, give or take. So go ahead and add this to a saucepan on high heat with a little bit of vegetable oil, whatever kind of oil you prefer to use. I'm adding these in first over the tomatoes just because these take a while to cook. Now while these are cooking, let's go cut the tomatoes. So now we're going to go ahead and chop up the tomatoes. So go ahead and add the tomatoes in and turn down the heat some so they don't blister up and get as brown as the asparagus did. You want your asparagus to kind of roast in the pan just so it develops this nice brown crust, and you want the same thing to happen to the tomatoes. And you want the asparagus to cook 5 to 6 minutes. So go ahead and add your shrimp. Now, if you've done this correctly, these shrimp should cook only about 3 to 4 minutes, so we're almost done. And always, if you can, buy USA wild-caught shrimp. Raise your hand and pledge to me you do. I'll watch it. So the shrimp are almost done, so finish it off with salt. Sea salt, of course, because, well, you know, you should know at least. And some black pepper. And do not go lightly on the pepper. We want that to spark forward and hit you in the face. This is what a done shrimp looks like. Has that sort of kind of pink interior. And go ahead and finish off with a little lemon juice. Lemon and shrimp go really well together. Lemon and any seafood go well together on that fact. Go ahead and add the shrimp mixture to the pasta, like that. Turn off your heat and mix. Go ahead and finish off with a little pine nuts. These oily nuts go a long way. So a little, nope, that's enough. Here is my finished creamy bechamel sauce over linguine with sauteed vegetables and shrimp.